Now you said that your father is Cuban, correct?
Yeah.
We'll take that. So, if you look on the second page there,
Yeah.
if you look on the second page, you'll see where it says, there's that, what looks like a scroll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one down. The fifth one down.
Yeah.
It says Manasseh. That's your ancestry. Cubans, right?
Island, Haitian, Jamaica, all that is all island people, all island folk that came over. We have to relearn our history completely.
This is true.
Entirely, and then for what is not given to us in education through the word, and then that's how we elevate ourselves.
Do you know how Cubans, Puerto Ricans, how they got on this side of the globe?
Slavery, mostly. A lot of them.
Well, actually,
A lot of them were migrating away from, like the Kansas.
Second Angels 13.
Because they came down
Verse 40.
to Africa and then they moved. Everyone has different migration. I don't know, what do you have, the Arawak?
So watch this. These folks right here that we're talking about, right? The Bible tells how the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans and the Seminole Indians, how they came into the Americas, okay? We're reading the King James Bible. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13, all right? This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13, starting at verse 40.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, in verse 40.
Uh-huh.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners,
okay,
out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Came into another land. Okay, go ahead.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen, and go forth into a further country, where never mankind dwelt.
Where never mankind dwelt. Go on.
That they might keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they enter into the Euphrates by a narrow passage of the river. For the Most High then showed signs, for the Most High showed signs for them, and hell stood the flood till they were passed over. For through the country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsareth.
Arsareth. Now watch this. This is the Jewish encyclopedia. What we're showing is, so you understand, we're talking to this gentleman, we're showing how Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Native Americans, the Bible record what he just read. He said that they came, this time period that he's reading, this is 500-ish BC. 500-ish BC, like 536 BC. They came into this land called Arsareth. Read this from the Jewish encyclopedia. Arsareth.
Arsareth, the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel would dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of their restoration, according to the
where you at?
Fourth Esdras.
Ezra chapter 4.
Ezra chapter 4. Columbus identified America with this land.
Christopher Columbus identified the Americas as what this book says is Arsareth, right? So the land that Christopher Columbus came to, which we call the Americas and the islands and so forth, Christopher Columbus said, hey, that land is called Arsareth.
That's a graven image, right?
Right? Showing you how your ancestry came here, the Bible records it.